Hello, everybody. I'm Rodrigo Pinto from Ericsson, Canada, and we have to talk today about the updates that we have on the product that we did using Theia. And when we came to 129, we had some breaking changes, and it was not so straightforward. So we are here to talk about this today and share the experience that we had. So the first resource you have to do if you're doing the same thing is to have a page from React team, which is really useful. It has some great tips about doing this upgrade. They will talk about, for example, the create root thing, which is the first thing that you have to change in your code. And this is new. It didn't happen before. Then you have to go inside your project and look inside the package.json, specifically looking for React, whatever you imported. Mind that if you use a monorepo, you have to look inside all package.json files that you have, not only the one on the root. And then what do you do if you find conflicts? Like, for example, if you import React in different versions in different places. A fantastic tool to help you with that is the why feature from Yarn and NPM. They give you all the packages that you have if you ask them and which version is using it. So the first time we made these updates to Theia 129, we found that we had React in 3 different versions from 3 different places. And once we started having React 18, they no longer work well together. So this was the first line of defense we had against it. So how do you fix that problem? Now, Yarn has a block called resolutions, which you can add inside your package.json file. There, for whatever package that you want, you can specify what version you have. So conflicts will be resolved by this block. So this is extremely powerful to solve this kind of problem. Next, if you're using TypeScript, for example, you start having problems with the children property. So this was declared by TypeScript for you automatically, and no longer that's the case. So you have to actually go there in your code and write it down. This is easy to fix because your compiler will tell you where you have to do this. The other thing they changed is the automatic batching. Now, this is not so straightforward because there are no errors pointing to this. What automatic batching does is whenever you change the state in your application, for example, here you see set count, the state would be updated. And then if you call it again, it would be updated again. That's no longer the case. Now React finds the best time to do this by itself. And they do it together. Like if you have 2, 3, 4 times changing, they would change it only once and all together. So this could change things in your app. There are no errors. You have to just run your app and see if there are some elements missing somewhere or state not updated. Then you call the flush sync package from React DOM, and these will go outside of automatic batching to update your state whenever you want. You will not use flush sync for all your state updates because this is a feature that improves performance, but in some cases it might be necessary. Next, you have to look inside your dependencies that use React. So maybe some of them use old versions and you have to update them. And that's an issue because you have to come up and fix them, whatever changes they have. Chart.js was straightforward for us. AgGrid had a problem, Jest as well. And Enzyme was a big one, as it was a no-go. With Jest, there's a simple fix you can change like this, but Enzyme is abandoned. They don't have a Node.js React 18 version. If you use Mount, for example, that's no longer available. People are using React testing library. That's one option to go. So that's it. I hope this helps and that you can get into your update easily. Thank you.